Good morning and welcome to New Times News for March 21st, 2022. In our first story, farmers in the red zone are still waiting on assistance, according to Senator Chevron John, the New Democratic Party's caretaker for the constituency of North Windward. Senator John indicated that farmers are having problems to till the soil because of the large amount of volcanic ash that has been deposited on the farms. The NDP caretaker for North Windward, while speaking on the New Times Program on Friday, said that the situation will be getting worse during the dry season.
The farmers are still there waiting on assistance because we know that the volcanic eruption has caused numerous damages to farmlands, and it is hard, but it's very hard to till the soil and tilling the ash that is there. Even if it rains, by the time the rain finishes, when we look at the land and the soil is still dry. So it is hard for farmers. We know that over the years, under the New Democratic Party government, we had irrigation system in place for farmers to assist them. And it was struck out by this administration. We are now seeing the need for this system to be in place to assist farmers with their crops, especially where a dry season is predicted, a drought is really predicted.
The senator added that when it's time for farmers to reap, there is no market for the produce. She is of the view that the ULP has failed the people of the constituency of North Windward in this regard and in many other situations. Senator John also took the opportunity to remind the constituency of the New Democratic Party's promise during the last election campaign of providing sustainable markets for farmers.
But when it is time to reap, the market is not there. And we know that we under the NDP, we have campaigned, and I personally did it, because I know that the plight of farmers is, or one of the plight is the market for their produce. And the NDP promised that they are going to look for sustainable market, so that farmers would be able to plant their crops and feel happy knowing that there is somewhere that they can sell their produce.
NDP's caretaker for North Windward, Chevron John. The road network throughout the Grenadines will come under scrutiny when Parliament meets on Thursday, 24th March 2022. Parliamentary representative for the Southern Grenadines, Terence Oliver, will be seeking to get answers in regards to the upgrade of the road network throughout the Grenadines from the Minister of Transport Works, Lands and Surveys, and Physical Planning. Oliver will seek to know if the technical studies and designs to upgrade the road network have commenced, the estimated time for the commencement of the study, and the possible commencement for the upgrading of the work to upgrade the roads, which, among others, include the road from Bluff Corner to the J.F. Mitchell Airport in Beckway, the road from Island Paradise to Gloria Nichols' residence in Myro, and the Murray's Village Road in Union Island. Budget 2022 allocates $500,000 to conduct technical studies and designs for the upgrading of the road network throughout the islands of the Grenadines. The parliamentary representative for the constituency of the Southern Grenadines, the Honorable Terence Oliver, has stated that there are over 150 teachers who are unemployed because of the government's draconian vaccine policy. He said it will have serious implications for our students, as some schools do not have their full staff, while others are without specialist teachers.
You have more than 150 teachers who are unemployed because of the draconian policy of the ULP administration, that they were home. And this must have implications for our students. There are some schools that don't have teachers. Some schools, some secondary schools don't have teachers even for specialist subject areas. But yet we want our young people to perform. And there must be implications because some of these people are highly qualified people from university and teachers college and the community college, and they are home with all their experience.
The former teacher is of the view that the lack of trained teachers in the schools will increase the number of repeaters and dropouts.
We are riddled with so many problems in terms of repeaters. We have the highest repeaters rate in the OECS, the highest dropout rate in the OECS, and yet we have embarked on a policy which would only seek to heighten the rates in terms of repeaters and dropouts.
Mr. Oliver is also the Shadow Minister of Education and is calling on the government to overturn that decision and rehire our teachers. He reiterated the NDP's position that teachers who have lost their jobs because of the government's vaccine mandate will be rehired.
And we're calling on the government to overturn that decision and give back our teachers their jobs, because the leader of the opposition, Dr. Godwin Friday, have already said on the New Democratic Party government that all teachers and others who suffered under this policy will be given back their jobs with full benefit.
The Honorable Terence Oliver, he was speaking on the New Times Program last week. Those are all our stories for today. Thanks for listening and do enjoy the rest of the program.